welcome. The Soul Reader will be starting in just about 2 minutes. But in the meantime, I would like to tell you a few things. If the screen doesn't fit quite right when you get into the show and it seems like I'm just close up and taking up the whole screen, just pinch the screen down. Pinch the screen down and then it will be framed correctly. Also, there's a couple of things you can do during the show. You can react with any of the 3 emojis that are across the bottom. You just press those and we will hear them and you will hear them and everyone else will hear them, which will be fantastic. I love to hear the applause and the laughs and all that kind of stuff. The party sounds. It's just great to me. I get all excited. Also, you could hit any of the 4 emojis in the corner and you'll see a whole bunch of emojis after that. You can choose an emoji and press send, or you can choose an emoji and type a comment and press send. The easiest way to get on the stage when the show starts is to hit that ask button, the little down in the lower towards the left hand corner. You can hit that button and request to speak or request to come up on the stage, whatever you wish to do, but that's the easiest way to do it. Again, the show will be starting in just about 1 minute and I will be on video and I'll be right here and I will be doing free readings tonight, and I do free readings every Tuesday night. Okay, the show is about to start. Welcome. I am so happy to see everyone here. Let's fix that a little bit. Look, I'm Anthony Cordova, Tony C., the man about love, the Soul Reader, and I welcome everyone that's here. I'm always happy to see all the beautiful energy we have in the audience. I do feel energy. I am a psychic, natural born empath. I've been doing this passively for probably 30 years or so, and now I decided to do it publicly. So here I am on Fireside, ready to do readings for whoever would like one tonight. So that's what we're going to do. Now, in this show tonight, the topic is don't be so hard. Don't be so hard. Just don't be so hard. And I'm going to get into that in a second. I'm going to ask my producer to tell me who's in the audience because the font is so small on the phone here that I can't see everyone. So who do we have, Jill?
I would be happy to tell you. We have Peter.
Hello, Peter.
We have My Unique.
My Unique. I have seen you before. Yes. Hi. Welcome back.
We have RP23.
RP23 was in here early.
And we have, it's either pronounced Yaz or Yaz, I believe.
Yaz or Yaz? Yaz. Yaz is cool. I like Yaz. That's cool.
And you have me.
Yes, which is also cool. Well, thank you very much. And everyone, welcome to the audience. The first thing I'm going to get into is the topic of the day. And then after that, I will do readings for whoever wishes. And the topic today, again, is don't be so hard. So when I say don't be so hard, I'm not only talking about don't be so hard on yourself. That's usually the thing that we think about. But I'm also saying don't be so hard to others. When you are hard to others, the energy you put out when you're hard to others is a negative energy. And that negative energy also comes right back to you. So you give it to somebody, negative energy, it comes back to you, which makes things harder on yourself. Um, I grew up in New York, and in New York, you are taught to be hard. Um, you typically don't look anyone in the eye, and if someone does look you in the eye, that's like you can fight over that. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? It's just negative energy. I live in Georgia now. I've lived here for quite some time. And one of the things I liked about moving to Georgia was that people were friendly. Hi, how you doing? All day long. I used to ask, do you know that person? Do you know? No, they just say hi. They're just being kind. It's a lot nicer and a lot more positive when you're kind to people. Um, and if you don't believe me, tomorrow, just walk around every place with a grin. You don't even have to outright smile. Just walk around with a grin and see how people react to you. Completely different. And it'll open up more doors to relationships, to good things happening for you. You smile, you grin, put out love, put out that love and get love back. So that's it on that topic tonight, unless anyone has a question or a statement on that topic. I welcome questions anytime during the show. Anytime you want to ask a question or make a statement, you can, because I love conversation. I love conversation. And you may have something very important to add to the show. So please do. Whenever you want, just go ahead and raise your hand and we'll get right to you. Okay, so we're going to get into soul readings now. So at this time, anyone that wants a reading, a psychic reading. So the way I do this is I'm conversational. So it's going to be just like you're sitting here on the couch with me and we're just having a conversation. As I talk to you, I will start picking things up about you and I can get a feel on you of what type of person you are, and I may share that with you. Probably will share that with you also. And then after that, we'll get into what your concern is. What is it you want to talk about? Now, also, being that I focus on you, it can be very sensitive sometimes. You're doing this on a show, on video, live. So it can be very sensitive. So I have a safe word. So anytime you're feeling a little too uncomfortable, and I hope that doesn't happen at all, but just say stop. The safe word is stop. Just say stop. You don't have to scream it. Just say stop. Calmly stop. And I will stop and we will either move on to something else or, you know, whatever we do from that point also. Now, I also do private reading. So if it's something you don't want to talk about and share with everyone else here in the audience, uh, you can contact me at my website, which is knowtoBeStill.com. KnowtoBeStill.com. And that is KNOW number 2 letter B still.com. And I would love to talk to you there also. which would be great. Because I actually thought I wouldn't love doing this. I avoided it for so many years, doing it publicly. And now that I am doing it publicly, I just love it. So I will ask my producer, do we have anyone that is wanting a reading tonight? Because I will give you a psychic reading. I will, let's see, who do we have? And now I know who's been here for a while. And I'm sorry, I'm just looking at everyone's emojis. So I would love to do a reading for anyone tonight. If you're not feeling comfortable with this, we won't just do a reading. Maybe we'll just talk. If you have anything you want to talk about, we can just talk. Or if there's any questions you have, as I said earlier, I'm a natural born empath. So I'm a psychic and a natural born empath, which means I was born this way. And it created problems in my life for a long time because I didn't understand it. I didn't understand how to protect myself. If any of you know, are familiar with any of this, I was just walking around open, just open. Everything I was feeling was going out towards everyone. So it wasn't odd for other people with gifts to walk up to me and say, "You read like an open book." I can't even count how many times people have told me that, just total strangers. And I didn't like it. It made me very uncomfortable. And they would proceed to tell me all about myself. Um, and I didn't like that. So it took many, many, many years, and I'm just working on my own to get control of this. This is why I'm able to do readings like on a show or readings for anybody now. Sometimes, if people are really, really, really depressed, sometimes that gets through to me. So you may see me start to cry on a show and all of that. Because when people are really, really, really in that deep depression, uh, it really hits me. And I don't know, maybe it's partly because I suffered with depression for most of my life. Most of my life, I just felt like I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be on this planet. I didn't want to be here. Um, so, that's how I was. And a lot of us, and I found that a lot of people that come to this show uh, do have gifts. And most people have gifts. Some of us have them more than others, some just a little bit, but all of us have some type of gifts. It's just a matter of learning how to use them. Now, also, I I mostly say I'm an empath, but I do many things. So when I do a reading for you, I can connect to people that are in your life, that are connected to you in your life. And I think my producer raised her hand. What do we have, Jill?
RP23 says, I'll do a reading, first time here. But do I have to be on camera? I'm camera shy.
Oh, I kind of really need you to be on camera, but because it makes it easier for me to connect to you, to actually see you. But I will try. So you can come up on just audio and we'll see if I can connect to you. Quite often I do connect to people just by
RP23
voice.
is on the stage.
Hello, RP22 or 23?
23.
23.
Can you hear me?
I do hear you.
Oh, okay. This is the first time I'm doing this.
Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is the first time I'm talking to you. So we're kind of the same,
Yeah.
you know? So
Yeah.
first thing I have to ask you, RP23. Where does that come from?
R is my first name. P is my last name.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Wow. So were you in Tyler's show tonight?
No, I wasn't. I actually,
Oh.
he's very amazing as well. And I was like, wow, I hope I can get a show with him one day.
Yeah, have you tried?
I haven't, no.
Okay. Yeah, cuz
I,
his audiences are like humongous. And
oh, yeah.
it's really hard to get to talk to him. It's kind of um it's like playing the lottery.
Yeah. I've,
You put your comment in and maybe they'll pick up on you.
yeah,
So that's
I've seen his YouTube shows, and that's how I
uh-huh.
was like, wow, that's interesting. I didn't know people could even do that. Like, that's amazing. So when I came
Yeah.
across yours, I'm like, wow, like this is amazing too. So
It's a bunch of us out here. So with me, mostly I focus on you, on the person that I'm reading.
okay,
So Tyler actually does a lot of things. He's much more than a just a medium.
yeah,
Now, with me being an empath, when I connect to people on the other side, um, I more feel them.
okay,
So if there was somebody of yours that passed on and you were having difficulties handling their death, they come to me through a feeling. I can kind of feel them. Um, so I'm trying to connect to you now.
okay.
Sometimes when I do this, my speech gets scattered. I'll stop in the middle of a sentence and then say something else. That's
That's
just the way it happens. So it seems like many of my guests, I'm telling the same thing,
hmm
and yours is kind of the same. You are a kind person. You're not a vindictive person or anything like that. You're just kind of like, oh, this is life. It's life is nice. Life is interesting. This is cool. And you never you're not that volatile person. You're that calm, cool person, that loving person.
yeah. I like
Uh,
to think so.
yeah, yeah, you are. You are. Um, Very curious.
Sure,
Your curiosity rates high.
that is true.
Yeah, you're curious about a lot of things. A lot of things. And life is pretty decent for you. Um, yeah, it's pretty decent. So now I have a feel on you and on kind of what type of person you are and all of that. So
hmm
now I'm going to ask you what what is your like number one concern in your life right now? Your life, not someone else's life, but your life.
I guess career, working hard for my career. I'm a student, so
I was just gonna say yes. I really was. I was gonna say yeah. You're young. and you're trying to figure out which way to go. The first thing I want to tell you is to lighten up.
Yeah.
Just lighten up. Um, you're putting a lot of weight on this.
Yeah.
More weight. You're putting more weight on yourself than you really should. I mean, you should be concerned, but um, the unsureness. What I'm feeling is unsure, unsure whether. Oh, there's now it's really coming through. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's unsure to whether you're pursuing the right career, unsure if you're going to be successful in your career, unsure when it's going to happen, unsure where about so many things. Where am I going to live? Unsure if I'm going to what's I'm feeling find my footing. Am I
Yeah.
going to find my footing? I'm feeling unbalanced. So mentally, you're feeling unbalanced because you don't have these answers. You want these answers, but you don't have these answers. Nobody has these answers. Nobody can tell you uh, this is okay. This is the type of person you are. You want to know. I want to know, when is this going to happen? No, 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 no. You're like the planner. I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do that, then I'm going to do this, now I'm going to do this, now I'm going to do this. But life doesn't work that way.
Definitely a planner. You got that.
Yes. So life doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So you'll plan something and then it doesn't happen. And that it doesn't feel good to you when that happens. So and a lot of people have this issue, and younger people have it, older people have it, especially people that have always been successful, successful in their education. They always had, straight A students and all of that. So when people like that start getting older and things don't happen the way they believe they should, it creates problems. Not problems for everybody else.
Yeah.
It's just problems for you up here, and doubt and questions. So and we're gonna get into career and all of that in just about a minute. But you want to know, when's it gonna happen? when's it gonna? It's like, tell me September 8th. It's gonna happen, and I can't tell you that.
Yeah.
But what I do is focus on you, and I can focus on how to make this less stressful for you. I've already touched on a lot of things, but on how to make this transition in your life less stressful. So I do have a question because I'm not picking it up yet,
Sure.
but um, and this psychic stuff, empath stuff, it's not an absolute.
Right.
Okay. So when I read people, and with you, I don't have you in front of me. I can't see the video. I can't see your face, so it's a little harder for me to read you. But am I getting something arts, artsy, art, creative?
Um, no.
No? Okay. So tell me the career path you're taking.
I'm in the healthcare.
Okay. No, I didn't feel that any. so so that doesn't mean healthcare is not right for you. I'm just
Yeah.
saying I didn't pick that up.
Yeah.
Um you're still in school?
Yeah, I just finished.
Just finished.
Yeah, but
Okay.
still studying for further schooling, I guess, to develop me, develop like my career.
Mhm. Well, first of all, now I can tell you this and not because I'm a psychic. I can tell you this because I just know
Yeah.
you're going to do fine.
Thank you.
That's you're going to do fine. You're going into a career that you will be successful at. Now, to getting more personal, where it comes to you,
Hmm.
you just bear with me a second. Um, and a lot of this stuff I already said, but I'm going to go back to it. You need to be patient.
That's definitely true.
Slow down. Just slow down. Just chill. Just relax. Just slow down. Now, how do we slow down? How does a person slow down that has been, let's say, successful while they're growing up and achievements and all of that? How does that person just slow down and let life happen? With your a lot of the stuff that we have
Hmm.
as people, the different emotions we have, the things we go through. Psychiatrists are right when they say most of the time it comes from childhood.
Hmm.
Okay, most of the time when I read people, that's where I feel it from. Sometimes it's from when they were in their teenage years. Sometimes older, there may be some other trauma. In your case, it's not. I don't feel trauma, but I feel, and it seems particularly with your mother, um, a pressure to succeed. And no matter what it is you do. So if it's school, if it's sports, it's anything that you get involved with, I feel like there's a pressure to succeed. But the pressure, earlier I said it's you and you put that on yourself. But
Hmm.
why the question is, why do you put that on yourself? I'm feeling it came from your mother. That your mother, now your mother, it wasn't, some parents put pressure on their children by like really saying negative type of things. But your mother wasn't like that. She just wanted the best for you.
Yeah.
So in order to get the best for you, unknowingly, even though she was, nice about it, it put pressure on you. So that's in you. That's in you. That's on you. So it didn't come from you, it came from your mother.
Hmm.
So the way to change that is by knowing. And don't be angry with your mother.
No.
Okay. Don't, um, parents, and I'm a parent also, but my kids are grown now. But uh, parents can put pressure on their children when the parent thinks they're doing the right thing. And everyone is different. Children are different. Every person on this planet is different. And what may affect you may not affect a sibling, or someone else in your household, the same situation.
Hmm.
But in your case, it's that it's that pressure to succeed, to do right, to be right. Um, so you knowing that, you have to start trying to shed that. Now, mind you, there's nothing wrong with succeeding and wanting to succeed. It's just the amount of pressure that you put on yourself. So, again, I'm going back to what I said earlier. Just slow down. Everything is going to be okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I definitely do need to slow down.
Yeah, just slow down. I mean, I know that's easier said than done. But what you do is when you start feeling overwhelmed, and the overwhelmness comes from you, okay? There's nobody else on the outside putting all this pressure on you. You're putting it on yourself. So
Yeah.
when you feel it, tell yourself, oh, slow down. It's going to be okay. My career is going to be great. Everything is going to work out.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Is there any questions you would like to ask me? I already knew you wanted to know exactly when it's going to happen and where and all of that. I know that already. So ask me something else.
um, I'm thinking. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's kind of it. Um, just do that. Sometimes in the morning when you wake up in the morning, you might need to tell yourself that. Oh,
Yeah.
everything's going to be, yeah. Tony the Soul Reader said everything is going to be okay, and everything is going to be okay. As far as work and career, there's not going to be any big hardships. You're not going to have a problem succeeding in the field you're in. Um, Everything's going to work out.
Yeah.
It really is. Um, life is hard, but life isn't as hard as we make it.
That's true.
All we need to do is chill a little bit. you know, just chill. Now, it's easy for me to say that because I'm old, right? But um and I used to be a workaholic also. So I know pressure that people can put on themselves. But since I have changed and kind of found myself and centered myself and learned what is important in life, which one of the most important things is love.
Hmm.
In life, we need to learn to love ourselves
Hmm.
and love others. Um, and we need to learn what is unconditional love. Because unfortunately, most of us don't understand what unconditional love is.
Hmm.
You know, I tell people I love people. Okay. I even love the people that hate me. I have love for them. Because if I turn around and hate the people that hate me, that's just negative energy. I'm putting that inside me. You know the phrase forgive them for, well, what is the phrase? Forgive them for what they don't know.
But
Say it, my producer. For I say that phrase all the time, and now
they know not what they do.
they know not, forgive them for they know not what they do. Yes, that's it. Now that is true. You know, did you want to say something?
I said, no, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you take a narcissist. A narcissist knowingly do the things they do, okay, to hurt people. However, they don't know the pain they cause. They're not able to make that connection of the pain they cause. So they really don't understand what it is they're doing to people.
Right.
So I still have to forgive them. I might say, well, I don't want to have anything to do with them, but I will still have some love for them in my heart, and I still wish the best for them. So love, we need to start loving and start with ourselves. Learn to love yourself, and it's not selfish. Not selfish at all.
Right.
So yeah, so I hope that can help you some.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I would love it if you come back and see me again to the
I
show, and
will.
then maybe next time you'll be on video.
Yes, I will. Next time I'll be on video.
Okay, okay, and then maybe we can focus on something else that's a little more detailed
Sure, for
or
sure.
something like that. But thank you so much. This has been a joy.
Yeah, thank
I
you so
love it.
much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Anytime, well, any Tuesday night for
Okay.
free.
Tuesday night. All right. I got it.
All right. Do you know how to come off the stage?
I do not.
Okay. Producer, are you going to do that or you need me to do it? Oh, she's already done it. You're off the stage, but you're still in the audience. Okay. So we still have some time to do another reading. And look, I don't really like to call people out. And you don't have to come to the stage, Yaz, but you're coming through. Um, and because you don't want a reading, I'm not going to do a reading on you, Yaz. But I can tell you, and I do this sometimes. Sometimes people's energies just shine through. I don't have to try to read them; they just come through. And Yaz, you're one of those people that your energy just shines through. Um, you're supposed to do special things in your life because of this energy. So that's for real. Um, all right, I'm going to move on. So I'm giving time. Oh, actually, I do need to press another button here. And yes, Jill,
I think you should welcome Michelle to the show.
we have Michelle. Hello, Michelle. I didn't even see her come up. Oh, I see her now. Yes, Jess. Welcome to the show, Michelle. We just finished a reading. I do free readings here every Tuesday night, and I am a psychic natural born empath, which means I was born this way. So,
Michelle says hello.
hello, Michelle. Hello, hello. I'm so happy to see you here. It's so cool. Um, so when I were you going to say something, producer?
I'm just not sure if you realize which Peter is in the audience. It's Peter, our
Oh,
friend.
Peter. Hi, Peter. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I didn't know which Peter it was. Peter, for the audience that doesn't know, I know Peter. And I usually don't do readings for friends. Yes.
And
Yes.
Peter, that's why I've sent invitations to everyone else, but I didn't you for that very reason. Michelle says, this is my first time, so I don't know what to do. So Michelle, if you would like a reading, I will send you a request to come to the stage, and all you have to do is hit accept.
Yeah. It's that easy. It's that easy. Yes, I would love to do a reading for Michelle, especially that it's her first time here. I'd like to make you feel comfortable. Just come and sit on the couch, hang out with me, talk a little bit.
It was RP23's first time too.
I know. This is first timer night. It's just cool. I love meeting new people.
I'm also going to send Michelle a request to just speak since
It's not coming up.
Well, I
Well-
sent one for video, but maybe if I just send one to speak.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to talk about myself. So, and some of the audience members have heard this, and I know I'm repeating myself. But oh, there's Michelle.
Oh,
Oh,
What was it?
what was
There we
it?
go.
There we go.
yeah.
Wait, we have an
there
echo.
We have an echo.
Oh, do I?
I do.
I
hear
do.
myself
I hear
twice.
myself twice.
What do you have on?
What do you have on?
I don't know.
Do you have a
Do you have an earbud?
Nope.
No earbuds.
No earbuds.
Huh.
Huh.
I don't know why.
I don't know why
happening.
this is happening.
We're going to pull you off the stage. Well, I think it stopped. Yes. Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah, Michelle, my producer pulled you off the stage, and she's going to bring you back to see if that echo will go away. Because I was hearing myself twice as soon as we connected to you. So me, being a psychic natural born empath, the natural born empath is the biggest part of me and what I do. There's Michelle.
There's
again.
Michelle again.
And there's an echo.
There's an echo again.
Are you
Yeah.
on
Are
a
you on a
browser?
browser?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you on your computer?
No, I'm on my phone.
You're on your.
You're
phone.
on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
This is weird. And there's nothing else
To your
hooked up
phone.
To your phone.
No.
Huh. Let me try something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is there anyone else in the room
You're
You're
echoing.
echoing too.
with you,
Michelle,
Michelle?
No.
That's watching.
Nope.
Okay. Well. There's something.
there's something I can do
with my
board here.
But it means.
when we speak,
we have.
you have to wait for me to stop,
and then you can.
and then you can speak,
Okay.
And
and
vice versa.
versa.
Are you afraid?
Are you afraid to be on video?
It wouldn't come up. It didn't ask me to accept.
Okay.
She's going to send that to you again.
So Jill.
Send her.
Okay, so Michelle, I'm
Removing
you from the stage, and then I'm sending an invitation for video.
Okay.
Okay. Then.
Okay, then maybe.
Jill. Yeah. As soon as we take her off, it goes right. So hopefully, when you bring her back on video, it'll be good. So I'm going to try this one more time. So, as a psychic, natural born empath, so all of my life, from the time I was a small child. I think that did it.
That works.
Yay! All right, no more echo.
Sorry about that.
Oh, we don't know what it is. It's electronics. We don't know what the problem was. I'm sure it wasn't your fault, but let me try to see if I can get you in. Oh, that's weird. Okay. All righty. Let me try something else. These emojis have you covered up. Okay. All right, Michelle. So, this is the first time you're here. So I am going to continue with what I was saying. So I'm a psychic, natural born empath. I was born this way as a child, and I feel people's emotions. This is what I focused on most of all. There's many things I can do, but that's, I guess, my strongest ability to tap into who you truly are, tap into your soul, per se. You know, the person that you may not know you are. Okay. Also, we have a safe word here, and it's just stop. If something gets too sensitive for you, just say stop. Okay. Now, I do readings, it's just conversational. Like you're sitting right here on the couch with me. We're just hanging out, having a conversation. As we're having this conversation, I'll start picking up things from you. Okay. And then we'll start getting into other stuff. But still, I try to keep it as a conversation.
Okay.
All right. And again, I focus on you. So if you have a problem with someone or you have an issue with someone and you want me to tell you all about them, I'm going to try to stay on you and how you interact with that person, even though that person is the one that's causing you problems. Okay, does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so now we can talk. So when I do this, this is why I prefer when there's video. When there's no video, I can just try to tap into a person with their voice, but I have video with you. And I'll say a couple of things first, just, we'll make a stronger connection. So you, and I don't really like to start out with this, but you're kind of troubled. You're kind of troubled, and it's a trouble you try to hide from people, but it's there. I don't know what the trouble part is yet, but I just keep going from here. So I know you're kind of troubled, but you're not. Some people that are troubled will walk around and make other people miserable. We all know those types of people, but that's not you. Because whatever you're struggling with, you don't put that on other people. It's like you don't want people to see that part of you. So you just keep hiding it. You keep hiding it. But as you continue to hide it, it makes things more difficult for you. And when I say it makes things more difficult for you, it's over time. It's not like all of a sudden you feel all of this. And I'm getting closer to kind of what it is and where it came from. But over time, gradually, this trouble, this concern of yours, it just keeps growing. It keeps growing, but you just keep pushing. Let's, just push through. Just push through. This is life. Let's push through. Let's keep going. I got a family to take care of. I got this to do. I got my job. Let's keep pushing. But there's this trouble. And I know I keep saying the same word. You feel trouble. There's this trouble. And I'm not picking up exactly what it is. So this is the point where I ask you, oh, well, first, how am I doing? Am I close?
I got some things going on, yes.
Okay. Now I'll just ask you, what's your biggest concern in life right now?
Probably what my future holds with what has been happening in the last month.
I'm not picking up what that is, so I need you to tell me.
So my husband passed away a month ago.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
And so I'm going through a lot of things, trying to figure out where I'm going to go from here.
Okay. Again, I'm so sorry to hear your husband passed away. I am going to say the trouble I picked up on was before
My
your
son's.
husband's death. Say it again.
My son,
Okay.
one of my sons, yes. There was trouble with him.
Okay. Yeah. See, sometimes I just need a little bit, and it helps me develop a better picture. So the concern with your husband passing away, and again, I'm so sorry, and it's awful to have to experience that. However, you are going to get through with this. You're going to get through this, the death. And of course, it's not going to be a few months, but it's going to be over time. You will get to where, and this is going to take. You're going to grieve your husband for many years. However, to where when you get to the point where you start feeling a little bit better, you don't feel the weight of I'm looking for the right word, of feeling lost. See, there's all these other things going on. So, there's money. There's money. There's money, the biggest one. So there's money, getting everything in order, getting life in order. So your life, your kid's life, getting everything, job, all of this is coming for you. All at the same time, you are grieving your husband, but you're really strong. You're like really strong. You will not fall apart from this. You will not fall apart from this, from your husband's passing. And in about, I'm feeling 9 months to a year. I'm seeing 9 months to 12 months, 9 months to 12 months. You'll start feeling stable. You know, you'll still be missing your husband, but you'll feel stable. You'll feel like both feet are on the ground. You know, right now, and this is how I see stuff. I see you standing on top of a bunch of building blocks. You know, the kind we used like in kindergarten, those big blocks. I see you standing on the top of all of those building blocks right now, and they're unstable. And that's kind of how I see, that's how you're feeling now. You're like, oh, what's going to happen? I'm not stable. So all of that is going to settle down. 9 to 12 months, it'll be settled down. Now we go back to your son.
One of
Your
them, yeah.
son. Yeah. So with your son, I know you love your son. Okay. And I know you want the best for him. But right now, and he needs you, okay? And when I do these readings, I bounce around sometimes, so I can pick up from him, even though he's acting out and been acting out, for a long time. He needs you, but you also need to take care of yourself. Now more than ever. So I know this is hard to do, but you have to realize that your son, and I have children too, so I understand, okay? Your son is like this. This is what I see. I see him grabbing hold of you and pulling down. Like a lot of times when I describe pressure on someone or something, I'll say you feel this pressure pushing you down. But in his case, it's a pulling you down. It's just like a weight. Like if you had a bunch of weights on you, dumbbells or something, it's just pulling you down. And now more than ever, you need to be able to separate a little bit. And as I say a little bit, it's because he does need you.
He's a grown adult. So,
It's okay.
all my kids are grown adults, but they don't act up.
There we go. That's what I was. Look, he still needs you, but it's time for you to start giving it some distance. Okay. And when I say distance, I don't mean physical distance, mental, emotional distance. There's nothing wrong with a grown man needing their mother. You're his mother. He loves you no matter what he does. Okay. He does love you, but he's putting a real pressure on you. And then with your husband passing away and him putting more pressure on you, you don't need that. You don't need it. Earlier on the show here tonight, I was talking about we need to learn to love ourselves and take care of ourselves. Mother instinct and fathers too we want to take care of our children. We want to make sure they're okay. If my kids say, "Hey, Dad, I need your help," and they're grown, "Dad, I need your help," I'm gone. Okay, I'm gonna help them. All right. Um, so that's how we feel. When we're trying to be good parents, we're going to help them, and they're struggling. But children have a responsibility also. Um, um, about taking care of themselves also. So he needs to start doing that and stop pulling on you. I guess that's what when I say the pulling, it's like he's pulling on your skirt. He's just pulling, 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 and you're like, stop it. And that's what you need. Stop it. Because you have to grieve and you have to heal. And you don't need that extra weight. And I'm not calling your son dead weight, but it's extra weight. It's not giving you time to take care of yourself. And you have to take care of yourself. Now, also, I don't know if do you talk to your husband now? Today. Keep it up.
Every day.
Keep it up.
Every
Keep it
chance
up.
I get.
Keep it up. He likes that. Just keep it up. Keep doing that. Talk to him. And actually, I don't have to tell you. But I'm going to tell the audience what I was getting ready to tell you. But I don't have to tell you this because you know this. Talk to him as if he's in front of you. You already know this. I see you doing that. It's like you don't say, "I don't know if you can hear me or not." You don't say that. You just talk to him. Period. And that's how you connect to him. That's when he can hear. And you just talk to him like that. And you do that as long as you need to. And all will be good. Yeah. And even, I told you that in 9 to 12 months, you'll start feeling stable again. But don't stop talking to him. Okay? After you feel stable, don't say, "Oh, well, I feel like I don't have a need to talk to him." And don't say to yourself, "Oh, this is ridiculous. I shouldn't be doing this. It's been a year now." No. You just keep talking to him as much as you want, when you need, or when you don't need.
He's showing me signs that he's listening.
Yeah. I figured he did, because that's all I feel from him. Like I said, I don't call myself a medium, but I'm an empath, and I do connect to people and how they feel on the other side. And okay, I might start crying because I feel the joy from him. He's like so proud of you. He's so proud of you and what you're doing and how strong you are. And he really loves it when you talk to him. And he gives you signs. And I don't know what the signs are, but I know that there are things he'll show you things that are undeniable. He'll show you things that's a direct connection between him and you. It's not a doubt. You know what I mean? You don't say, "Oh, I wonder if that was him." No, it's like, because there are things that only the both of you would know. So this is good stuff. This is really good stuff, and you're going to be fine. and you're going to be fine. And you know, our loved ones on the other side will guide us in the direction we need to go. All we have to do is pay attention. You know, you get, and especially when you get this notion to do something that's out of character for you, do it. Definitely do it. Don't say, "Oh, I never will do something like that." No, you go ahead and do it. So overall, even though your husband has passed away, and I'm so sorry that you lost him, but kind of you didn't, he's not here, but he's on the other side and you still can talk to him. And you hear him, you feel him. So it's wonderful. So you're going to be good. So your biggest issue is getting your son to stop pulling you down and focus on yourself. So I hope that helps some.
It did.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm so glad I could be of some help. But yeah, your husband, it's just good feelings. I can feel him. He was like a very loving man, very, very caring. He cared. Well, of course, he cared for his family, but he cared for people. He's very loving that way. He was the type of man that would go out of his way for a stranger. You know, do something for them that he didn't have to do. So he was that way. So it's good. I love it when I feel energy like that. It makes me happy. It almost brought me to tears. What the person he is, not that he was, that he is. I feel that. So I feel like I've met him. So this is good. Good stuff. So you're good. You're good. Everything's going to be good. Everything's going to be great. Just focus on yourself, love yourself, and create a little distance, emotional distance between you and your son. And that will help you immensely. Immensely. You are going to, in the future, you're going to do things that you thought you would never do. You're going to look back and, am I that same person? You'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, we're a little over an hour. You don't know how to take yourself off the stage, do you?
Yeah, I think I do.
You do?
Let me check.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, great. This is cool. You did it. That was a nice reading. I love that one. You know, a lot of times when it has to deal with the loss of someone close to you, people tend to have the grief that comes through, the unfinished business that people feel after a person has passed on is usually pretty severe. But this was different. This was good. This is good stuff. So I know I'm getting ready to end this show. Did anyone else, Jill, have a comment or a question? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to play some outro music. And you know what? I've forgotten what my episode is next week. Did you ever look that up, Jill? I got episodes scheduled for like the next month and a half, and I forgot what the one's going to be next week. But there will be a show next week at the same time, at whatever time zone you're in. There will be another show where I do free readings. Now, if you want a private reading, you can reach me at knowtoBestill.com. knowtobestill.com. And that's N. Look, I'm spelling it wrong. KNOW, number 2, letter B, still.com. Check me out there and you can learn some other things about me, because I am more than just a psychic and an empath. I do a lot of stuff. And I also have, my wife and I have 3 more shows on Fireside. Completely different shows. So cool. I love that you are all here. I love you all. Let's see what else we've got. The music that's playing right now is called Feel Freedom by Mix Sound. The music I played for the open is Feel the Wave by Emilio I screw his name up every time. Maroon, there we go. And I think that's just about it. I actually also have a Google number, just in case you want to call there, and it is 470-377-1731. Now that's a Google number, so if I don't answer it right away, it's gonna ring 6 times before it goes to voicemail, and I don't know how to fix that. I tried, but who the heck knows? But check out the website. If your friends want to watch this, they can watch it on Fireside, or they can, and I'll let the music go out, or they can watch it on, let me see, The Man About Love, no spaces, on YouTube. So just go to The Man About Love, and if your family or friends aren't on Fireside, they could check it out there. Again, I love you all. I will see you all next week. Well, at least if you come to the show. And I loved all the readings tonight. And